What's up, guys? William Ryan here, back with another video. And today I'm going to be covering this fractal. Okay. And what I'm going to be going over is my setup, right? The same setup that I've been showing you guys on this YouTube channel, right? But I'm really going to focus on what you should be focusing on as a new, or even if you're a profitable trader. Okay, there's three things, that we need to be focusing on. Okay, everything else is noise. Okay, if you want to trade these concepts, smart money concepts, ICT concepts, right? A lot of it is noise. Okay, and I'm going to show you the fastest route to profitability trading these concepts. Time and price, okay? That's all the algorithm sees. Okay, oftentimes as traders, we can really get distracted by the price action and the visual fractal that is presenting itself to us. So we're going to have to look at time and price. Okay, we're going to have to be focused and aware of the time and the price. Okay, when these two things overlap, time and price, you're going to get a visual fractal or a visual representation of time and price overlapping. And this is ultimately known as the market maker buy and sell models. Okay, so time is very, very important. And we need to understand that highs and lows in the marketplace are going to be made at certain times of the day. Volume, right? Volatility is going to be injected at certain times of the day. So I want you guys to go back in your charts and study these times of the day. So 3 a.m., 6 a.m., 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 9 p.m. Okay, I want you guys to go back and study on an hourly chart and see when the highs and the lows of the day form, especially on indices, crypto, gold. I want you guys to go back on an hourly chart and check that out. Okay, the chart that we have here today that you're looking at is a 15-second chart, Bitcoin, in between 3 and 4 o'clock. Okay, guys, that's another thing in and of itself that I'm going to be talking about probably on later videos, is that these macros and these fractals never stop printing. This is on a Saturday at 3 p.m. and we're pumping out fractals like this. Okay, it's insane. It blows my mind. And we got to understand that there's no excuse to practice. I know a lot of traders want to take the weekend off and they wait for Monday. You don't have to wait for Monday. You can trade crypto on the weekends. There's so much opportunity that we're just, and not even opportunity to make money, but opportunity to get better. You know what I mean? Like, we can utilize what the market gives us at any time. Okay, this is happening all the time on the weekends, and it's a great way to study and a great way to practice. Okay, second thing that we're going to be looking at is price. So the levels that we want to be looking at, okay, are the 20 level, the 35 level, the 50 level, the 65 level, the 80 level, and the big figure level. So we want to be looking for accumulation and distribution and even manipulation at these price levels. Okay, very, very important. Like we were talking about before, the algorithm doesn't see stop losses or doesn't see orders. It just does what it does. Okay, and you're going to notice if you go back and study, especially with the part that we're going to be talking about next, right? You're going to see that a lot of the setups that I take, they form in and around certain levels. The levels that I just gave you. Okay, another thing that I want you guys to go back and study is from my entries, you're going to notice that price will move 20 points, 35 points, 50 points, 65 points, 80 points, 100 points, and so on and so forth. So these are the two things that we really must focus on. Okay, time and price. Very, very important. So when these two things overlap, okay, when you have time and price overlapping, okay, you're going to get a visual fractal that confirms that smart money is either selling, okay, distributing orders, or buying, accumulating orders. And so in this fractal that we have here, okay, we're going to be looking at two setups. Okay, this setup right in here and this setup over here. Okay, so one on the sell side of the curve and one on the buy side of the curve. So we're going to look at the sells first. And so what we have here, okay, is a optimal trade entry. I'm not going to draw the fib. You guys can go back and look at this yourself if you have TradingView Premium. But so we have a swing high, a swing low, price comes up, back into the fair value gap, and then we have a low resistance liquidity run lower. Okay. So we have the William percent R at the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see it because of OBS, right? But you guys know my setup. You guys know what I'm talking about if you've seen previous videos on this channel. So price is failing to take out a higher high, but the William percent R, okay, the William percent R is making a higher high. Right? So what is this indicating to us? It's indicating that smart money is accumulating shorts at this fair value gap. This fair value gap is going to get used. This fair value gap is going to get reclaimed. This fair value gap is the fair value gap that's going to offer us a low resistance liquidity run. Okay. The William percent R, guys, I need to touch on this really quick. It's very, very important. So the William percent R, it gives us a timing element. Okay, it's a representative. It honestly represents time and price, but I use it specifically for the timing element. Which PD array is going to get used? Which fair value gap is going to get used? Which order block? Which breaker? Which PD arrays? Listen to me when I say this. Which PD arrays are going to get reclaimed? Which PD arrays are going to get reclaimed? I want you to go back and study that with the William percent R. And you guys will clearly see that the William percent R literally tells you which PD arrays are going to get reclaimed, which PD arrays are going to get used, And it's just very, very beautiful. Honestly, the William Percent R is a game changer. If you guys want to not overtrade and pick the right setups and the low-hanging fruit setups, the William Percent R is going to be your best friend. Okay, you and the William Percent R are going to have a field day. Go back and study these concepts, especially the William Percent R. The setup on the buy side of the curve, we're going to move on. Right, so here we have a fair value gap, an order block, and a balanced price range. Okay? Very, very beautiful. Right? And so this is after a run on liquidity, right? So price comes down, takes out a low, and then we start making higher highs and higher lows. So we take out the high here, okay, make a low, and then we come back up, take out another high, a set of highs. Okay, so now that we're seeing order flow is bullish, okay, we're going to be looking for that optimal advanced setup that you guys have seen many times on my YouTube channel. Okay, so price comes down, right? At what price level? Okay, 42,153. Okay, it's not perfect, right? 50's down here at the lower end and at consequent encroachment of this balanced price range here, right? It's not going to be perfect every single time, but price is going to draw into these levels for accumulation and distribution. And before we continue, the short setup, I forgot to add. The setup comes in at 42,200. Okay, so we can clearly see that price is utilizing these levels for accumulation and manipulation and distribution. Just to boot, this high here comes in at 42,180. Okay, the low down here, we're just looking at price right now, 42,100. This low here, 42,135. Okay, so you guys are seeing the pricing element coming in here. Okay, within the fractal as a whole, the highs and lows are going to be made at these price levels. Okay, so continuing on here and finishing up with this session, this long here, right, accumulation of smart money buys. Okay, we have the optimal trade entry, right, balanced price range, fair value gap, order block, with the William Percent R. Okay, so the William Percent R is hinting to us, okay, that smart money is going to be getting in the marketplace here to go long. Okay, time and price are overlapping, coming in right around the 50 level. Okay, we're within that 3 to 4 hour macro. Okay, where we know that volatility is going to be injected. We know that we're going to get opportunity within those hours from 3 to 4, essentially 2 to 4, right? You guys can find these setups every single day. Every day on any asset class, any time frame, you name it, this is there. What I'm showing you guys, if you guys can just focus on this and learn this, you will never run out of setups. There will always be opportunity. Okay? It is constant. This is on a Saturday. 15-second chart. Like, this is insane. It's there's so much opportunity to practice. You don't have to wait till Monday anymore. You can trade and you can practice and you can perfect your craft and work on your craft on the weekends. Okay, while everyone else is resting and chilling out, you can be working and looking for opportunity on these lower time frame charts on cryptocurrency. So guys, I hope you guys have gained something from this. I hope you guys have learned something from this. I would highly recommend you watch this a couple times because there's a couple gems in here that need to be listened to again. And yeah, guys, I really just hope that this has helped you. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down in the comments, or you guys can message me on Instagram. I'm here to serve you guys. So anything that you guys need help with, anything that I can do to help you guys become a profitable trader, please let me know and I will help you out. And yeah, guys, I just hope you guys have a really blessed day. And until next time, good luck and good trading.